Hi, my name is Vasili Hadzellis and I'm from Core Property Management Consulting Australia. I've spent the last 17 years in property management. What I want to share with you today is a story about me as a property manager. I had one of those landlords that every time I used to get a phone call from her or she'd come into the office, I'd sort of cringe a little bit or try to hide at the back of the office. And that feeling was around the fact that my thoughts and my beliefs governed my behaviour. And she was challenging and she'd always question and she'd want to know every single little thing that was going on with the property and would want to know why the grass wasn't 3 centimetres tall because she lived around the corner from the property that we were managing. She'd want to know why we were paying for a plumber to go out and fix the hot water system because it was been in there for 30 years and it was never a problem when she was living in the property. And those little things where you just think that, you know, come on, you know, the things that you've got to do as managing a property. My behaviour towards her was very much one where when I look back, I sort of go, I could have done things differently. And I took the time eventually when I thought something's got to change to actually go, Mrs. I'm going to come down and I'm going to spend some time with you and go through the property with you every month and go through the statement and go through what charges there were and explain to you exactly what it is that's taken place every month. She thought that I hated her and she thought that because of how I used to speak to her and how I used to be pretty flippant, that I didn't like her and that I didn't really care. Now the complete opposite was the case because I do care and I love managing property, but it was a lesson where because of how I was behaving towards her, because of my thoughts and beliefs about her, it was pretty obvious to her that I didn't. So the lesson that I want to come home with and really put across to you guys is that as property managers, you've got to show that you care. You've got to really have a great mindset, you've got to have a great attitude, and you've really got to be aware of what you're thinking and believing because it is going to govern your behaviour towards your clients. If I had my time over again, I would have gone into day one of property management with a really good mindset and attitude and maintain that throughout the case. Always reset, always do a Control-Alt-Delete, do a reboot, shift your mindset, make sure that you really do show your clients that you care because they really don't care how much you know until you know how much you care.